most impressive win for me in Week 14 because of the audience, because of the circumstances, and because how it's left the team in the playoff standings entering Week 15. Coming out of Week 14, most impressive victory in my mind, Los Angeles Chargers. Maybe it's because I also didn't think they'd come up with it, to be flat out honest. I thought the Dolphins were going to bounce back from their loss against San Francisco, where there were plays to be made out on the field. And the Los Angeles Chargers got it done. And how amazing is it that Mike Williams and Keenan Allen finished a game together for the first time all year? And that Justin Herbert, can he sling it or what? And it's still painfully a painful watch. It's still painful to see him just keep on flinging out 4 yards here, 5 yards there. Again, I know you got to coordinate the way you see fit and be smart about it and take profits and don't go broke, But, man, would I just move him out of the pocket and let him wing it 20 yards downfield every single time? The most impressive throw of the night was him rolling out to his right, planting his foot, and throwing back to Mike Williams the other way. How great was that?
It was Elway, man.
I think Collinsworth called it that.
He did, yeah. It was awesome. Great throw. And that's what we've been waiting to see from Herbert out of this offense.
Yes.
It's not on him that he has to throw it to the line of scrimmage on every single play. Like, let's open up the playbook a little bit. Let this guy really wing it down the field. And with the healthy receivers, Mike Williams is back, Keenan Allen running on full cylinder. You saw what the Chargers and Herbert are capable of.
And if you have a ratio of height to length, meaning the shortest guy giving you the longest run after being hit, has to be Austin Eckler in the league.
Yeah, no doubt.
His lower half is stupid.
I mean, is he 5'8" if he's lucky?
I mean, the number of times this guy moves the pile, skates through. I thought it was a great call on 4th and 1. Give it to him.
Also, pound for pound, one of the strongest players in the league.
Period. End of story.
Yeah.
So you're seeing that, and they got it done without Bosa on the line. They're going to get him back. Derwin James wasn't active last night, and they were all over Tua. I mean, the Dolphins got lucky on Tyreek Hill being the one to recover a fumble spat out from a pile, and it just rolls right to him.
Crazy.
As Tirico pointed out, like to the fastest guy on the field.
Of all the people.
And that's how they get their first score. That thing, was all Chargers at that point in time.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins couldn't move it. Mm-hmm. Tua couldn't throw it. And he just rolls right to Tyreek Hill.
And he took off.
So it shouldn't even have been that close, right? But it's the Chargers, so they would go for it on 4th down and early on in the game. For some reason, we're not taking 3 points across the entire league anymore. And there were some Chargers moments, but Brandon Staley pushed most of the right buttons. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, you want to talk about why I think it gets the most impressive win, it's the biggest win, is for 2 reasons. One, it put the Chargers in the 7th seed right now. You take a look at the AFC playoff picture. The Chargers have a tiebreak over the Jets. I think it's in conference play right now.
Yeah, they have a better conference record.
Yep.
They're 5-4. Jets are 5-5.
And so the Chargers are the 7th seed. And if the Patriots win tonight, by the way, the Patriots pop into the 7th seed.
Correct.
If the Patriots lose, they're rooting for the Arizona Cardinals. The Chargers are the 7th seed going into their final games of the year. And for Staley to have this game played by the Chargers in front of the whole nation, and defensively, again, they were banged up and they stopped the Dolphins. And Herbert was unleashed a little bit more than we've seen. And he looked dynamite, and it was in front of a nationally televised audience. But it also came on the day where my colleague from the NFL Media Group, Ian Rappaport, reported Sean Payton prefers, if he comes back or when he comes back, to coach in Los Angeles.
Oh, no way. You don't say.
And that's significant, by the way, because unless Sean McVay just decides to shock everyone and retire, Where's the other spot in Los Angeles?
Yeah. Chargers.
So that's a big win for the Chargers to come up with a win on this day, in this circumstance, in that building against that team, and put themselves in a playoff spot. And you take a look at their schedule the rest of the way, a limping, banged up, one would say, this is not just, I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about mentally too, Tennessee Titans team. Their next two are against the AFC South, home for Tennessee at Indianapolis on a Monday night. They take on the Rams as the home team, by the way. And then they're at Denver. Those are winnable games, folks, for the Los Angeles Chargers, who are in the 7th seed as we talk right now.
And who I said on Friday would win last night.
I know that. You also said, I don't want to go in that direction. But very good. Good call. Right.
I don't remember the losses. I only remember the wins.
Thank you, sir. Good call on that part. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.